When an emergency situation occurs at a coal mine, media reporting will begin immediately. They will arrive and will begin developing information on the event. And this includes trying to get video or photographs of the mine area, including interviewing anyone who will talk to them. This often includes persons who know nothing about the event, but who will tell hearsay information or rumors. The best way for mine management to minimize this information or curtail it is to provide regular briefings for members of the media. A media coordinator should be assigned to conduct briefings and to coordinate the briefing schedule. Depending on availability of personnel, high-level management personnel should be assigned to this duty, or even the same person who is doing the family briefings. This is important because it ensures that the same information is provided to both families and the media, and that the media will not get information that the families have not received first. Command center managers should not be assigned to do media briefings. Again, this situation requires that those in the command center devote their full efforts to resolving the situation, and dealing with media distracts from that task. Media briefings should be held jointly by all parties involved, including mine management, MSHA, state agencies, and labor, if available. This should also be a team effort. First, to show that the operation is being run as a team effort, but also to show that a unified statement is being made and that all parties are unified in the actions being taken. Prior to the occurrence of an event, mine management should give consideration to a suitable location to be used as a possible media center, similar to giving consideration for a family gathering place. The location should be large enough to provide adequate briefings, along with having restroom facilities and phone or internet connections. Although prior arrangements may or may not be made, the area site should be considered and evaluated. In the event of a mine emergency, security should be established immediately. One purpose for this security is to keep the mine location inaccessible to the media, who will make every effort to access the property. Persons in charge of security should establish some verifiable means of identifying people who have legitimate access to the property. When media has assembled in the area, preparation should be made to conduct media briefings. Media personnel should be advised of the time and location of the initial briefing. Family should always be briefed first, but after the initial family briefing, it is customary to provide a media briefing. Similar to family briefings, the facility should be comfortable and large enough to conduct a good briefing. A mine map should also be provided to describe locations or progress of the operation. A good rule is to provide a prepared written statement to deliver. Once the written statement is read, copies can be provided to media members. This minimizes the chance for misquoting or the reporting of misinformation. After the statement is read, the briefing should be open to questions. Questions should be held to a minimum and kept on target. Confidentiality of minors and family members should be a strict rule. All information provided to the media should have already been provided to the family members, so that they don't lose trust by hearing something on the news that had not been told to them personally. This may be difficult if questions are asked during the media briefing that were not asked by the families. Briefers should be careful not to disclose additional information that families do not know. After the initial briefing, a schedule for regular briefing should be established. The times established should be such that it's held after the family briefing and that enough time is given for the full family briefing, including the statement and question and answer period. Being prompt for the media briefing is also critical and should be adhered to as closely as possible. Remember that as the operation goes on, media will be attempting to broadcast briefings live to the public. This is a good reason for being prompt and on time for briefings and shows a competent, capable team effort in managing the situation and providing information.